Welcome, baseball fans, to Baseball Update. This is show number 418-20. So we'll start with the schedule. We'll start with the remainder of the schedule for Saturday. Then we'll go over the schedule for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And Baseball Update will be off until Tuesday. So let's get started. First, we'll start with the baseball schedule. The remainder of the schedule for Saturday, April 18th. Several games already on the way, but we'll get to that in a moment. So here is the baseball schedule for Saturday, April 18th, Saturday evening. First, you got the Chicago Cubs hosting the San Diego Padres. That's at 2:20. Boston Red Sox hosting the Baltimore Orioles at 4:05. Pittsburgh Pirates hosting the Milwaukee Brewers at 7:05. Also for Saturday, Houston Astros hosting the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim at 7:10. The New York Mets hosting the Miami Marlins at 7:10. Tampa Bay Rays hosting the New York Yankees at 7:10. Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland Athletics at 7:10. And the remainder of the schedule for Saturday evening, the San Francisco Giants hosting the Arizona Diamondbacks at 9:05. The LA Dodgers hosting the Colorado Rockies at 9:10. And the Seattle Mariners hosting the Texas Rangers. That game is also at 10:10. Here is the baseball schedule for Sunday, April 19. Toronto Blue Jays hosting the Atlanta Braves at 1:07. Detroit Tigers hosting the Chicago White Sox at 1:08. New York Mets hosting the Miami Marlins at 1:10. Tampa Bay Rays hosting the New York Yankees at 1:10. Also for Sunday, Boston Red Sox hosting the Baltimore Orioles at 1:35. Pittsburgh Pirates hosting the Milwaukee Brewers at 1:35. Washington Nationals hosting the Philadelphia Phillies at 1:35. Also for Sunday, Minnesota Twins hosting the Cleveland Indians at 2:10. Houston Astros hosting the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim at 2:10. Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland Athletics at 2:10. Chicago Cubs hosting the San Diego Padres at 2:20. San Francisco Giants hosting the Arizona Diamondbacks at 4:05. The remainder of the schedule for Sunday, Los Angeles Dodgers hosting the Colorado Rockies at 4:10. Seattle Mariners hosting the Texas Rangers at 4:10. And the St. Louis Cardinals hosting the Cincinnati Reds at 8:05. Baseball update. Here is the baseball schedule for Monday, April 20. Boston Red Sox hosting the Baltimore Orioles at 11:05 a.m. Pittsburgh Pirates hosting the Chicago Cubs at 7:05. Detroit Tigers hosting the New York Yankees at 7:08. Also for Monday, Milwaukee Brewers hosting the Cincinnati Reds at 7:20. Chicago White Sox hosting the Cleveland Indians at 8:10. Kansas City Royals hosting the Minnesota Twins at 8:10. Colorado Rockies hosting the San Diego Padres at 8:40. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hosting the Oakland A's at 10:05. And the Seattle Mariners hosting the Houston Astros at 10:10. Baseball update. Here is the baseball schedule for Tuesday, April 21st. Pittsburgh Pirates hosting the Chicago Cubs at 7:05. Philadelphia Phillies hosting the Miami Marlins at 7:05. Washington Nationals hosting the St. Louis Cardinals at 7:05. Toronto Blue Jays hosting the Baltimore Orioles at 7:07. Detroit Tigers hosting the New York Yankees at 7:08. Also for Tuesday, New York Mets hosting the Atlanta Braves at 7:10. Tampa Bay Rays hosting the Boston Red Sox at 7:10. Milwaukee Brewers hosting the Cincinnati Reds at 8:10. Chicago White Sox hosting the Cleveland Indians at 8:10. The remainder of the schedule for Tuesday as follows. Kansas City Royals hosting the Minnesota Twins at 8:10. Colorado Rockies hosting the San Diego Padres at 8:40. Arizona Diamondbacks hosting the Texas Rangers at 9:40. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hosting the Oakland Athletics at 10:05. Seattle Mariners hosting the Houston Astros at 10:10. And the San Francisco Giants hosting the LA Dodgers at 10:15. Alright, we'll take a quick break and then we'll go over the scores. Baseball update continues. Welcome back to Baseball Update. So we'll start with the scores from Friday. and then we'll call it a wrap for today. And again, baseball update returns on Tuesday through Saturday. Spreaker.com, #sports. You can also use #baseball, #news, #talk. You can also go to apodradio.com and just scroll down to the baseball update section and hit the play button. That's apodradio.com, apodradio.com. Point, click, play, made in the USA. Alright, so here we go with the scores. Here are the baseball scores from Friday, April 17th. Detroit Tigers hosting the Chicago White Sox. Detroit Tigers defeat the Chicago White Sox 2-1. The San Diego Padres defeat the Chicago Cubs 5-4. Pittsburgh Pirates defeat the Milwaukee Brewers 6-3. Washington Nationals defeat the Philadelphia Phillies 7-2. Atlanta Braves defeat the Toronto Blue Jays 8-7. Boston Red Sox defeat the Baltimore Orioles 3-2. The New York Mets defeat the Miami Marlins 4-1. New York Yankees defeat the Tampa Bay Rays 5-4. Minnesota Twins defeat the Cleveland Indians 3-2 in 11 innings. The rest of the scores from Friday. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim defeat the Houston Astros 6-3. Kansas City Royals defeat the Oakland Athletics 6-4. St. Louis Cardinals defeat the Cincinnati Reds 6-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers defeat the Colorado Rockies 7-3. Texas Rangers defeat the Seattle Mariners 3-1. And the Arizona Diamondbacks defeat the San Francisco Giants 9-0. Alright, those scores so far for Saturday at the time of this recording, which is Saturday afternoon at 2:08 p.m. We got a couple games underway. We got the Nationals and the Phillies currently playing. The Blue Jays hosting the Braves at the moment, and Detroit playing the White Sox. And then we have the Twins and the Indians. They're in warm-up right now. And the Cardinals and the Reds, they're in warm-up. And then the Cubbies and the Padres, they are also warming up as we speak. We'll return on Tuesday and go over all the scores from the weekend and stuff of that nature. So I'd like to say thank you very much for tuning in. Enjoy some of that nice weather out there for those living in the Long Island area. It's almost summer out there. Beautiful. So be good and be safe. From the American Podcasting Center in New York, I've been your host, Manny A, and this has been Baseball Update.